Hello, welcome to today's class. Today we'll be discussing on the GAS Paper 2 Test 3 discussion. Let's begin. The first question was, besides the regional conflict of the SARC, has a good chance to work collectively to safeguard the citizens from corona outbreak? Elaborate. See, in this context again we'll be formulating the policy of IBC, that is intro body conclusion. Now within this intro, remember that we do not need to write about the corona outbreak. Rather, we need to write about the SARC. First of all, within the intro, I want you to define what SARC is. SARC, established in 1985, consists of the 8 nations of the South Asian nation. Collectively, the SARC can tackle the corona outbreak by number one, resource mobilization; number two, development of the vaccine; and again, both development of the vaccine and development of the COVID drugs, you need to write it separately. Do not write it at the same time. Number three is the border region management. How exactly enforcing proper lockdown at the international border. This can be number one. Number two can be helping migrants, the stranded migrants in the border area, etc. Next, development of a COVID drugs. This can be next is that manufacturing of the PPEs, and above all resource mobilization. Within this you need to write about the COVID-19 fund establishment. This is the thing. Now last but not least, your conclusion. That conclusion can basically be that the COVID provides an opportunity to the SARC nation to join hands to tackle the common enemy of humankind or mankind. Simply done. Next, discuss the WTO's trade rule and its relevance in the present day world trade. See, in this context, first of all, you need to describe what WTO is. See, WTO was set up under the Marrakesh Treaty in 1994 to promote the global trade and the free market economy concept. Global trade and free market economy concept it wanted to promote. Now, what is the present problems that the WTO is facing? First of all is the rise of protectionism. What is this protectionism? Protectionism basically refers to your two examples. One example you can take, that the US ban on the India steel import. US has banned the steel import of India, given the condition that the US has means a number of sanctions that has been thrown upon India, just unnecessarily, just to ban the import of Indian steel, because the Indian steel were cheaper when compared to the American steel. This was one of the reasons. But they said that they are inferior in quality and they do not have that standards. Hence, they banned the Indian steel, or they put protectionist measures upon the Indian steel. See, why they are doing so? They are basically doing so because, see, China, India has grown up. Now they have a considerable manufacturing hub, and they have started importing to the developed countries. And these developed countries, on the reciprocity, they want to import the same amount of goods and services to the China. But again, China, India, where both are developing nations. Hence, the developed country wanted China and India also to reduce their tariff barrier. But since being the developed country, they couldn't reduce so. Hence, they imposed counterproductive ban on steel, or they introduced this ban upon the import of the Indian steel. Next, opaqueness of ministerial conference. See, the WTO has two body. One is your ministerial conference, and second is your general dispute resolution body, or the general body. See, the ministerial conference is the highest of all the bodies and it decides everything. Now, within the opaqueness of the general conference, basically what happens is that there is a green room where the meeting takes place. And within this meeting, the majority of the countries do not participate. Hence, this is opaque. Next, nature of the agreement. See, there has been many rounds till the Doha round. Doha round has been over, but there has been no solution to the subsidies. What is the solution to the subsidy? Basically, the thing is that India subsidizes both procurement as well as the market price. India procures at a cheaper price from the No, India procures using the MSP from the farmers and uses the PDS or the TPDS, targeted PDS, for the delivery of the subsidies. Now both MSP and TPDS are the form of subsidy. The developed countries are consistently protesting against India's such subsidies, and till now no permanent solution has been brought upon the subsidies. Next, opposition faced by developing country. This was one of the form. This is the second form. With WTO with respect to the generic medicine compulsory licensing from the developed country. Now please understand what is this generic medicine. See, basically what happens is that every medicine that is produced, it has a patent, means the process by which the medicine has been prepared or its cure. Now such patent has a time period, say 20 years. After 20 years this patent is over. Hence after the patent being over, what can happen? We can produce the generic medicine. What is this generic medicine? The medicine which is that same patent medicine, but it is comparatively cheaper. Now what happens is that the developed countries are consistently protesting against India's generic medicine and the compulsory licensing. What is this compulsory license? Basically it says that after a certain period of time the licenses will be over and the license has to be given out for the production of the generic medicine. Now the developed country wants is evergreen, means they want the patent forever, but this is not possible in Indian context. Next, dispute resolution in the WTO is both costly and lengthy. Example, the solar panel dispute with the US, India. US basically what it did was that it actually, see, India's national solar mission, under this national solar mission, government was promoting your solar power plants. Hence the government was procuring such power, that is the photovoltaic cell, from the Indian entrepreneur or the Indian manufacturers. But US said that you cannot give priority to the Indian manufacturer and that you have to give priority to the US. Hence US dragged India to the court, and this battle has been ongoing and it has not been good for India. Next, US hegemony. Recently what happened that the US has blocked the appointment of the new judges into the appellate body. The appellate body is nothing but your dispute resolution body, which actually helps in the dispute resolution. Now these are the very reasons that the relevance of the WTO in the present day has declined. This can be your conclusion. I hope the things were clear. Thank you for the videos, but for the, yes, one of the questions was with respect to the sanctions. I have to get it cleared from Dheeraj sir what exactly the question was all about and whether there was any mistakes in the questions or not. But for then, these are the questions. For 5 markers question, I would request you to go through the Google and please write your answers or frame your answers or check your answers with respect to that. We want you to frame 5 markers questions. 5 markers questions, basically they are the means you can get % mark in that, but you need to know what to write. Hence we'd request you to frame the 5 markers questions in yourself, and they are very easy. There's no need for such kind of discussion. And then with last but not least, thank you.